Our next installment here is a cartoon character, beloved Betty Boop, created by Max Fleischer back in 1930. She originally was a dog. She was a little French poodle-styled character, and up here you see her boyfriend Bimbo, the dog, who was also a feature for Max Fleischer cartoons in Paramount, and Koko the Clown, which is in the middle of this illustration. This illustration I did in 2016 with this 1930s comic book character series, and as you can tell, I put my added slant into the creation of these cartoons, or this illustration of this cartoon. And before I get into that, let me tell you that 1934, the character was based on Helen Kane, who also had a lawsuit against the studio at some point for use of her image. A lot of people back then thought it was Betty Boop represented Clara Bow, but that wasn't the case. The artists that work with Max Fleischer are listed as Grim Natwick, Benny Wolf, Otto Fuhrer, Willard Balsky, James Seamus Culhane, Seymour Keitel, and Doc Crandall, all of which worked for Max Fleischer in his studios at Paramount. They came out with many different production cartoons and features that were both silent film and into the era of the talkies, and then into color. Now, my illustration here goes along with my series of the modern political themes on how media is used around the world, and especially in America, to introduce all kinds of adult ideas into the minds of society and probably children who watch these cartoons and stuff. Betty Boop being the first official sex symbol in movies, of course, gave way to this illustration, which I just show how, like, HBO and other companies, how they they go a little bit too far just to please their fans and to keep revenues up, while they're degrading the moral standards of our children's viewing. And of course, violence in video games and everything else does the same thing. But this is my little statement here on what's going on, and thank you.